Art imitates life. Life also imitates art. Duality is constantly showing you things, and these characters in movies are actually the same characters in the so-called real life that you're experiencing, repeating the same script in front of you. In this video, I'm going to show you all of the proof and the numbers and the multiple signs that are constantly in front of you. These aren't random occurrences or distractions only. They are also rituals tied in with numbers and a script that they are following. They can be an actor one day and then a president another. They are also following a direct script from a movie where they have the same names, the same occurrences, the same death. Everything is timed and done in the same exact way, including the numbers, the names. They're all very linked beyond the scene of what you would typically see. In this image you see, on his last day, he has in front of him these hats with 47 on them 3 times. 47, 47, 47. That comes to 11, 11, 11, which equals 33. The current president is the 47th president of the United States. When you put his name in reverse in numerology, it equals 47. Everything keeps coming to 11.
But just know that nothing is by mistake. Nothing.
Then, if you go from when this man died to his last birthday, there are 47 weeks in between. As you see here, his full name also equals 33. If you add 33 together, that is 6. I'm going to tell you now also where does 6 come into this situation. From the inauguration of this president to the day where he died, there are exactly 33 weeks in between. The number 33 carries a very specific frequency and meaning, an opening into higher knowledge that secret society uses. Jesus also died at the age of 33. They consider this to be a number that allows higher esoteric knowledge. But in this case, through duality, with all this 11 you're seeing, duality, 11, the same thing, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2 sides, black and white. Through that, they use that knowledge of duality to create a play in front of you of distortion and use an illusion to keep you as their tool, just watching and not really knowing what's going on, just following them in a blind way. The character in the movie has the exact same name as the man who died. In the movie, there is a storm referred to as Jezebel.
Along with 14,000 fight fans who have braved Hurricane Jezebel.
Cut! Then you see here, there is an article that was released 2 days before his death, claims that they put a curse on him.
And I remember looking behind me, and in the snake of the ticket line was a guy who looked very familiar. I had no idea who he was.
Look at this, what a coincidence, also telling you snake. Stay tuned throughout the rest of this video because I will give you another individual who is a clear example of these numbers and how they use it against you through the timing and the rituals of death and illusion. Each individual name by itself, they all keep coming to 11, 11. The name of his company, Turning Point USA, was founded 159 months before his death. 1, 5 is 6, 6 plus 9 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6, 33, 3 and 3 equals 6. It was founded on June 5th, 2012. If you take the 6th of the month, June, then the day of the month, 5, 6 and 5, June 5th, 11. Again, there it is. Then you put the year 2012, you have 11 plus 2012, which is 5. 11 plus 5 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. They use Saturn to keep you tied down in a lower reality. All of these celebrities, they worship that number. Sometimes they use numerology in an inverted way. They reverse the numbers. They also invert and reverse many things in this reality. I'll show you in another video more about how they use numbers in reverse and how it all can make sense when you look at it from a totality perspective. Here's the other character I mentioned earlier. Everything comes to 7, as you see. 7 is connected energetically with Saturn. So they keep you tied into a loop of living in a lower reality, being unconscious through the use of that number and the same lower force that has the harsh energy of Saturn in astrology. It is the teacher of tough lessons. It represents the father, but the way I view it is the father wound, the lower side of the lowly plane of the lowest plane of existence on the lower part of the earth where you learn these lessons. It represents these harsh lessons, being stern, being tough, and they give their energy to that and they follow that agenda, and their reward is having, of course, what appears as a lot of fortune in a worldly way, but they're stuck in time and they will not ascend beyond there. Saturn, earn. They want you to be an earner. They want you to earn everything in your life and be a servant to the serpent. The same system that they worship, they have you working for, earning, while they get rewarded by that lower Saturn, dense, harsh matrix energy. I asked AI multiple times over the last multiple months about this individual, and here is what AI said each time. Is that a mistake? Or is there something else going on behind the stage of duality? If you want to further enhance the knowledge that you have in this life from a higher dimension on a universal level, you can book a one-on-one session with me through the email in the description of this video, and that will make it to where you can gain knowledge and insight directly made for your soul, for your spirit, to enhance your human experience and expand your spirit. If there's one main thing I want you to take from this video, it's that don't just give your trust in a blind way willingly to these puppets of that system. They may tell you sometimes instances and increments of truth, but that truth is used in a certain way at a certain low percentage to make you trust them in a way to then where they have space and time to confuse you further into the illusion over time. So be very wary of that. Only focus on the higher knowledge that's available on an esoteric, energetic, metaphysical level.